Now, I will only say this one more time. Waitrose next to charity shops equal
greatness.
I have to say, the ones that are directly next door, like next
physically
door,
next
are
door,
the best. But if you get a town with one in, that's cool too.
It's further of a reach, but yeah, you're right.
We've been trying to get in the Save the Children for about 25 years. It only opens on Mondays. I think they're going to extend their time soon, but they're short staffed, volunteer kids.
Look at that lovely rainbow of colour.
We were really excited to get in here. This is the Sherborne branch. The manager of the Sherborne branch and the Castle Cary branch, if you're local Somerset, is the greatest human on earth.
Yeah, she's lovely.
Bar no other person. She's also a toast model.
Like, as in, she looks like she should model for toast.
Yes. Probably why we don't see a lot of toast in store, but it's okay.
Don't hate, appreciate.
So we went through the racks in here, and it wasn't as good as our honey hole one, which is Castle Cary. I'm not going to lie to you. We thought it would be on par. It wasn't, in our personal opinion. I'm not saying it isn't good or worth going to, because I think obviously stock rotates constantly, and that's the joy of charity shops, is that there's just constant donations, waiting for things to go out, etc., so on and so forth.
Yeah, I'd agree. They, to be fair, like you said, they have a constant kind of flow of stock. This was kind of cool. It was Wild Fox.
What do you mean kind of cool? It says get lost and find yourself. This is Wild Fox. It is a Los Angeles American brand. Slightly more popular in America. However, they do still stock
that here
in Selfridges. Knits, jumpers.
We've done really well with Wild Fox before, haven't we? And they also do the kind of like more kind of glitter based, like kind of.
Well, the more slogan ones, I personally think do better.
Yeah.
And like relatable, sentences, etc., so on and so forth. But they do graphics. They do sequins. They do knitwear. They do t-shirts, etc., so on and so forth.
What do you expect to resell that for?
I've listed it for 50. Retail these jumpers anywhere between 100 and 200 based, depending on the actual one, and you can get more if one's in demand or a celebrity has worn it. It's one of those brands that they often use in sitcoms and like
good
How
point.
I Met Your Mother and stuff like that.
You see them about for sure.
Yeah, 100%, and they sell them in Selfridges, like I just said. So it's a well known brand.
Bethany spotted something really cool in here.
Yeah, always check the cabinets. It's really important. There she is. Look at her in her toast stuff. Isn't she such a doll? Anyway, always look in the cabinets, because I thought this cabinet was just like your standard cabinet, and I saw these and I could only see Sophie, and I was like, I know what it is. So they were £12 each. These are those, those 90s fluffy things.
You see, like from
stickers
from like comics or like, yeah. I don't know, like any place you'd go, like if it had a tourist shop.
Yeah, so these are mink
and leather
key rings. And they were £12 each, and Sophie Hume as a company doesn't exist any longer. We talked about it in previous videos. These are £12 each. They resell for between 70 and 90 on eBay. I haven't actually looked at comps on Vestia or anywhere like that. I think they're really fabulous. The weight, they're so weighty. I'm actually going to keep one for myself. Probably I don't know what colour yet. I don't know.
I actually, you recently got one of the black original kind of style of Sophie Hume bags, didn't you?
Yes.
So it'd be a cool addition to that, wouldn't it?
Yes, I'm going to hang it on there and let it chill for a
minute.
Cool. I've got this thing about using luxury key rings, because
we beat them up.
They get battered, don't they?
They do. To be fair, most of the time, like I'm carrying the keys, and like just in that with jeans and stuff, they just get ruined. They're not. I don't know, they just don't look pretty anymore, do they? Especially mink and leather.
I think if you're like an occasional driver or something like that, or you know,
yeah, I agree with that.
You don't really use your keys like hugely, then it makes sense. But not for us. But there's also very good money in key rings. So it's one of those things that people feel they can pick up. It's an affordable buy, especially in high-end shops.
Yeah.
You can guarantee the key rings have probably got the lowest price point, if not socks. So always worth looking out for.
We're not going to talk about what's on screen right now, okay? Don't mention the L word.
I won't mention it. Why are you looking at them?
I want to look at things. Why can't I look at things?
Well, you can do whatever
you can't tell me what to do with my eyes. I won't have it.
So you're inflicting your eyes on my eyes now.
Yeah, that is true.
See? So it's not about just your eyes anymore.
It's about yours and everyone else's watching.
It's about everyone's eyes.
I won't do it again.
This is a St. Margaret's.
Yeah.
Is it called St. Margaret's? No.
I think this one is a St. Margaret's.
Is it?
Well, we'll soon see a tag, and if we're wrong, do you know what we'll say? We'll say we're wrong.
This shop's a funny one because when it first opened, I found loads of stuff in here, and we had like, do you remember? It was like a magical experience, and then ever since then, it's just not been there. Anyway,
how
I found
cute is this though?
So I found this in the kids section. Don't sleep on the kidsies. This is Ralph Lauren knit. Now I don't pick up a lot of Ralph Lauren clothing for obvious reasons, just because there's loads of it. £3.50 for this one. These American flag knits, whether adults, whether children's, whether teenagers, whether men's, whether ladies, whether dogs, they are like gold.
Iconic.
They're like gold mines. You really want to pick them up.
What would you sell the children's version for?
About £34.
There you go.
34.99 I meant
cool.
to say.
This is called Akoskutum House Check Wool Made in Scotland cardigan.
It's 100% merino.
£5.50.
I've listed it for 80.
It's a beaut too.
And this is the Spirit of the Andes. £5.50 also. Austin just hit it there.
I feel like I beat that.
Yeah. It's baby alpaca knit. And I thought the geometric, like bold, abstract pattern would do well, actually.
How cool or not cool at all are these? So I was like, what are these? Because you pointed them out to me. I was like, oh, they're new. No, that's just bad.
New fashion.
New fashion. Forget New Balance. It's new fashion.
I would recommend anything that had fashion on the label that is just not a purchase.
I would actually go as far as say most things which have fashion on the label are far from fashion.
Yeah. Going back to the Spirit of the Andes, it was £5.50 and I will list that for... I'm going to list it for 60 to 70.
Well, Bethany was trying on a hat. I passed this hat from Tory Burch. A beanie, if you will. What's the retail on one of these?
£140.
There she is.
A hat.
That's not just a wig, is it?
I'm looking for an oversized bucket. Now, if anyone wants to hook me up, I want like the massive bucket hats, like the ginormous ones like that Megan Fox has been wearing. If anyone, come me up. So the beanie hat I'd probably get aim for 60.
I think it was £1.50.
It was £1.50.
150 pence.
I feel like I was just lingering there.
I mean, you are a lingerer.
I am.
That is your rep.
Street corner.
We've whipped. Oh my God, we've whipped to Wincanton.
Whipped. Yeah, like teleported.
Zip. Gone.
We went from Margaret to Margaret.
I walk in and Bethany's already found a pair of MX 90s. I don't even know much to say really. These are ladies' MX 90s, which to be fair don't go as well as men's. Hate me in the comments if you want to, but they don't. These were also very worn as regards.
I mean, it's dependent if they're like special edition or the collaboration.
Yeah, these aren't. These are general release. There's nothing too special to them, and they had markings right round. They weren't bad, and they were I think £12 was it? I just saw.
They were £12. You would probably get 25, 30.
Yeah, but it's double,
Oh, don't be so negative.
I just was. Leave me in my negative space. Why don't you just leave me?
I feel
in general.
Well, if you want to get on to that topic, we could be here all night.
Oh God!
I was looking at I look at this. In my hand is a red blouse.
Come on, show me what you got, Sissy.
It looks strikingly odd on me, doesn't it? Because I don't like
colour.
Anyway, I was really excited about this. So look at that ruffle. Firstly, secondly, this is Mother of Pearl, a brand.
Frills.
Our small human's middle name is Pearl, so I got a little thing. Middle name is Pearl, so I have a little thing about Mother of Pearl. Anyway, oversized ruffle. What you're looking for from this brand is any of the stuff with pearls on it. Sounds stupid, but they have.
You'd never found that either, had you before? No, in the wild.
£5 I've listed for 80. This is an Akubra. Akubra.
It's like trying to pronounce something while someone's shouting in your ear, is there? Would you shush?
It's an Australian brand of hat. This is a safari style. We did put it down. We picked it back up again. I have been wearing it on my head for a few days. I'm still in.
You're not 100%, are you?
I'm in transition. It's got a hard brim. I like a soft felt.
This was a Uniqlo scarf. Cashmere, granted, but £20. I thought it was a little bit steep.
I would love to have found a stain on that. Anyway, we did
because there was one.
We did buy the hat in the end. The retail on those hats are 200 roughly. If you can find the ones with like the leather trim or anything like that, then those go for a little bit more. But that would be a listing value of about 80 to 100. It is a men's size. It's a men's size 57, which is the size of my noggin.
That's cool. That is one serious noggin, may I say.
Well, thank you. We went to loads of shops today, but they're all the same brand. This is another Save the Children.
Yeah, this is Castle Cary.
This is Castle Cary. Castle Cary. This is one of our favourites, actually. I really enjoy this store.
This might class as my second favourite charity shop, of all the ones we do.
Yeah, I agree. But it hasn't been like banging recently. And,
No.
you know, this was a C by Chloe top. The graphic on this was 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Superb Liemo.
It's silk as well, no?
100% silk, £15. What put me off a little bit, if I tried to find a connection with Stella McCartney, if you find any of the Stella McCartney design Chloe stuff, like the early 2000s era, that stuff bangs.
So to let everyone know at home who may not know, Stella McCartney, who is obviously a clothing designer now,
Yeah.
used to kind of design for Chloe.
Yeah, that's where she had a sort of a big break, if you will. I obviously would love to find more Chloe stuff than See by Chloe stuff. Comps are sitting on eBay around 80. I mean, I push comps and that means little to nothing to me. It would sell better on other platforms like Vestiaire, etc. But a little on the pricey side.
This is an ACG from Nike. Let's not go there. But you know what? It was actually really cool. All conditioned Kia jacket. The only issue was it was in the men's section. It was the ladies, small ladies at that. So left it there. The men's ACG goes so much better than ladies. We've sold some good ladies pieces.
You're hating on the ladies and that tonight, aren't you?
I think that's strong.
Yeah, you are saying that these small-footed, small-bodied ladies
I didn't say that.
Are less of the resale.
I didn't say that. You are making you're just downright lying about me.
Austin likes picking up blank single stitch 90s t-shirts.
So these are, as Bethany just said, dead stock single stitch t-shirts. I do collect them weirdly, yes, don't ask any questions. And these were like £2.50 each.
It'll make sense at one point, one day.
It will make sense at one point, but for now, just enjoy the weirdness.
£2 each. People sell the dead stock ones on Etsy, by the way, for like 30 quid each.
Yeah, I saw that the other day, like dead stock.
Yeah.
These are cool. Talk to me, Bethany.
These are good run, and this is the only name I can't say. These are good run. Yeah.
And I said that, not Bethany.
They're a drop crotch harem pant in a floral. They were £7. I would ask 35 because of the condition. This is a Ganni. This is missing the underslip.
And it was £15 without the underslip, which is a
It's
problem.
really pretty. It's old
It's
label.
gorgeous.
And it's missing the underslip. And I don't know, I can't tell you how hard it is to sell things that are missing underslips.
Which is really strange because you'd think like...
Just put a vest on.
Yeah, I know, but people don't. And to be honest, I do understand
Well, it's
to some
half a
degree.
garment, technically.
So when you're buying it as resale, it's harder to actually say it's worth the money, isn't it,
Yeah.
basically? Anyway, hope you enjoyed that lot.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.